You know, when I started making these type of essay rambling videos on my channel, I have not once yet talked about any of my personal favorite games on the Roblox platform. I mean, sure, I talked about Doors, Far From Land, and the Econ of 2017, but these are games I personally just really like, not my favorites though. Except for you, Econ 2017, I love you very much. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to finally talk about a personal favorite Roblox game of mine today, and that game is Pillar Chase 2. Pillar Chase? It's just pure fun, and I'm surprised I put this amount of hours into the game, but hey, it goes to show that I love this game a lot. Pillar Chase 2 was released on April 27th of 2024, and was created by the Blade Ninja and his wonderful talented team of people. Pillar Chase is a one versus everyone type game, or chase game, where at max 13 people run away from the killer, which is one person controlling it. Survivors have somewhat of a fun game loop, but the game gets so much better in the killer department. But before that, let me go over the basics of a survivor. Now, survivor gameplay in Pillar Chase is not the best. Well, it used to be. While I was writing the script, Blade dropped the greatest update of all time, that being the Overhaul and Survivor update. This update not only introduced a clean new look to the UI, but gave survivors a fighting chance against monsters. Survivors run around the map completing tasks, objectives. Once an objective is done, you gain a killer percentage pip. I'll elaborate on this later. And the timer decreases by 5 seconds. This doesn't sound like much, but considering there's many people in the game also doing their tasks, this timer goes down fairly quickly. While all in the end, avoiding the monster that chases you down. People die left and right in the game, unless you go against a dog-anus killer. Survivors also can get items that help them in the match. Light sources help every time because the map is mostly dark. Doomfist's Gauntlet from Overwatch is in this game for some reason, and you can use it to push back the killer or parry an attack. And the biggest thing for Survivor gameplay are the Survivor abilities that help survivors out a lot. When purchased from the shop, they keep these upgrades permanently and swap them whenever they'd like to in the menu. Upgrades in this game can range from really helpful to just downright terrible. Ever since this update came out, I put way more hours into this game than I used to, because the fact I actually get more to do in this game, it just makes me enjoy it even more. Survivor tasks on maps aren't really that crazy, holding down buttons, cleaning vents and trash, talking to these weasels, I can go on. But putting Survivor gameplay aside, the best thing about Pillar Chase is by far the killers. Now, if you asked me what Pillar Chase 2's main selling point would be, it is 100% the killers. If you could think of any type of video game monster or internet monster, it's probably in Pillar Chase. Okay, not really, but close enough. Indie horror game characters like Aoni and Fuwadi, Baldi, Springtrap, the Ink Demon, creepypasta characters like Sonic.exe, MX and the Forest King, the Jeff the Killer himself, then the YouTube series guys like the Vita Carnus Mimic and Uncle Samsonite. There's just so many cool characters in this game, I can't even list them all. All of these guys have different abilities and different ways for all of them to be played. For example, MX here is very big, is a somewhat fast killer who has a pretty small hitbox, but deals massive damage and has a jump ability to stun survivors and charge them down long hallways. Melodicus, the Godzilla-inspired killer, is insanely fast but has slow stamina and can place radioactive puddles to cause more damage to survivors and leap at them to chip damage off. Jeff the Killer's stealthy, Fuwadi charges, Samsonite makes them dance, and there's just so many more. I can't put them here. Playing as these killers and using their main abilities to their full advantage is so much fun. Landing the Melodicus leaps, instant killing survivors with MX's POW hop, people staring into Fogborn's eyes. Man, I just love this game. And don't even get me started on the skins. Oh my goodness, the skins. The amount of media references in these cosmetics are just pure gold. Like Inkfell, the Ink Demon, literally has a cosmetic that references the Bendy Royale game from April Fools. MX has a skin that references the Super Mario Bros. Super Show.
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
Domo Fuwadi, 8-bit Springtrap from the FNAF 3 minigames, and I can just go on and on and on and on. If you think of any type of media killer or monster, it's probably in Pillar Chase, or like an upcoming monster. This game has a very large backlog of upcoming killers. A lot of famous character killers with some original ones sprinkled within. Killers like Gorefield, Tricky the Clown, Mama from Tattletale, Smile Dog, the Witch from Left 4 Dead, the Suitmation Trials, probably my personal favorite being the dog from Duck Season that's coming to the game. Then you got your original killers like AO1, Artilur, the Lamb, the Clockwork Keeper, and Phantovinator. All of these monsters look really cool, but will take a very long time to come out. But they're very exciting to think about. Like heck, we're getting Mr. Peterson from Hello Neighbor. But putting all of these chuds aside, the leveling systems are kinda neat. All killers in Pillar Chase have one big thing in common though, that actually keeps players playing the actual game: the progression system. When you buy a killer, it starts on level 1, and you are practically at bronze level. As you keep playing the killer though, you gain XP for landing hits, killing players, using abilities on players, etc, etc. And over time, if you keep playing that killer, the level on them goes higher and higher. Every around 25 levels or so, you gain a quote for your killer that's displayed in the lobby and used for last man standing. But we can throw all of those somewhat interesting quotes out of the way, as the real prestige rewards are the monster skins. You see, every time you gain a rank up, you unlock a new skin for your killer. Bronze makes the killer bronze, silver silver, gold gold, but the crowning achievement is the diamond skins that you unlock at level 100. And the diamond skins these killers have are absolutely insane. Samsonite turns into his true form as said in the books from his web series, Inkvale turns into a false angel, and Tinky Winky turns into the Yeti from Teletubbies 3. And I could just go on all day about these. Although killers are a huge pain to level up, sometimes barely anyone is playing the round, people quitting right in front of you, heck, the whole server could just quit right in front of you if they wanted to. Oh my gosh, everyone just left! But all that aside, this is a fun way to keep people playing. At the time of me writing this, I have 2 diamond monsters, that being the Diamond Melodicus and Diamond MX. And while it took months to get them the diamond, just get to sit back when you get a diamond and just say to yourself, I did it, has never felt more satisfying. And now for the maps! Pillar Chase currently has 14 maps in the game, and they're all dank. The original maps like Camp Pineview and the Pillar maps are all cool, but the maps that come from different monsters is what a lot of people love a lot more about the game. Baldi's Schoolhouse, Gobble Run, Fazbear's Fright, the Mainland. Fazbear's Fright has you clean vents and picking up cupcakes. Gobble Run has you just playing Pac-Man. Mainland makes you repair Teletubbies trumpets and pick up objects. The list goes on. These maps are really well made and put together though. Although some of these maps sometimes feel made for specific killers though. Trap killers like EXE, Inkfell, and my goat Melodicus would all choose an indoor map like Oni's Mansion and place stuff there because there's not many places for the survivors to go to. And the outdoor maps are really good for killers like MX and PCX due to their fast-paced kits. What I'm trying to say is the maps are great. And you know what's even better than the maps? This game. Pillar Chase 2 is just pure fun all around, and I just love this game. The recent Survivor update made the game 10 times more enjoyable for me, which made me love it even more. The monsters and upcoming ones are all fantastic with really fun gameplay and designs, the skins make them even cooler, and it's just a fun game to play overall. Although learning the game does take some time to get used to, as stamina management is very important, and learning where every task is can take a while, it feels very satisfying to get into the rhythm of things and become really well at getting out of sticky situations. If you haven't checked Pillar Chase 2 out, then what are you waiting for? Go play it! Yeah, I don't really have a good way of ending this. Here's a picture of my dog.
You said. Ah! Ah! Ah!